ball will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Allen from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Mahomes now on first down. And this pass caught by Gray. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
And the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes, he'll buy some time right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On third down, here's Edwards-Helaire, and he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Mahomes now on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The Chiefs at 7-1 now on the year, and they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And as much as we hate to play this game, you know I'm going to do it anyway. Extrapolate that over a full season. What does that come out to, partner? 14-2. And anyone in the NFL, they'd sign up for that record, that's for sure. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Jaguars. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes on the move to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. Well, the midterm elections are now concluded, and I think we can all breathe a sigh. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st down, Mahomes. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. On the move past the 40. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the 2nd half. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out. The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes, sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. It goes as a pickup of 23, and it'll give the Chiefs a first down. Mahomes to throw once more. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes going for the deep ball. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. This is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Rodgers' numbers would be larger, but remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. For a graduate of the Naval Academy back then, you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Pretty impressive play, scrambled out of the pocket. Now, it took some guts to throw that ball because the defender was right there.
Tells you also that his offensive line understands who he is. You don't just get 1 block on a play. Be prepared for 2 or 3 in order to help keep the play alive, and that allowed for the completion downfield.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. 9 yards that time. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mike Burton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Mahomes now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Here's Mahomes. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one is incomplete.
Now face third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mahomes. He's going to fly. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but they fell to the ground and brings up fourth down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the second half. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was a game where they got out to a pretty good size lead, and then they had to hang on for dear life at the end.
Not exactly how you would draw it up. You would continue to score and find ways to keep your lead pretty well throughout the game. But they did find a way to win, as you noted. Hung on at the end as the big rush came at them. Fortunately enough, they put enough points on the board to have enough of a cushion that they're able to survive what happened in the fourth quarter.
So for the Jaguars,